Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 32 of the French Fox podcast. So excited to have you all here yet again. We're going to have a really fun one. It's going to be fun. We got Will.
Hey, guys.
Benn.
What's up, guys?
And I am Augie. Let's just jump into it. Come on, let's roll the intro.
French Fox. French Fox.
Yeah.
French Fox. French Fox.
Yeah.
French Fox podcast.
And now it's time for Between Two Intros.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Benn Galifianakis, and this is Between Two Intros, the segment where between the intro of the French Fox podcast and the intro of Since We Last Spoke, I drop a little wisdom, something that you might want to take a moment to think on, carry with you with your life. And today it's a quote by Henry David Thoreau, an American essayist, a great. He said that the price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. So, throughout your week, maybe reflect, think, and wonder. This has been Between Two Intros with Benn Galifianakis.
Didn't Thoreau waste like 30 years of his life in jail for not paying taxes?
Time for Since We Last Spoke.
Talking is easy, we gotta catch up. Please don't hold a single little thing for me. Since we last spoke.
Just always puts me in a good mood to talk about what's happened to me and the rest of you since we last spoke on the podcast last week.
Absolutely. Since we last spoke last week on the podcast, Will made a uneducated statement. Henry David Thoreau.
Oh, we're going back to that.
Yeah, sorry, but this is not Benn Galifianakisism. It is actually just Ben. Will, he only didn't pay his taxes for 6 years during the Mexican-American War.
I was really just exaggerating.
I think he spent like a month in jail.
I was
or
really just
something.
exaggerating to
But
prove a
hey,
point.
to spend time in jail for something you believe in is admirable.
Also, that wasn't since we last spoke. That was as we were speaking right now.
Oh, roll the intro for that. As we were speaking, we had a convo. Will, don't say dumb things or I will correct you. As we were speaking.
Wow.
Great.
We have so many intros.
Did you guys watch the Oscars?
No.
I did.
Because I watched the Oscars. Did you like it without the host? I felt like it ran pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, which personally for me is a W.
Yeah.
The Oscars on a Sunday and I have school the next day. So when the Oscars
Hold up. Now, Ben and Augie have now both checked to make sure that I'm running the audio
I just
and
always want to
recording.
make sure. I just thought, okay, continue.
We
man.
don't trust you.
Continue.
But without like all the extra in the Oscars, like the show went smoother. It was over faster. Everyone got to go home. Like you were able to keep up with how many you were getting right because they were giving like, you know what I mean? I wasn't upset.
Ben, what?
Were
Yes.
there still performances for like best song?
Oh, you're
So-
telling me you
okay.
didn't watch.
No, I said I didn't watch.
He said he did. And
You don't support the Academy?
No, I hate the Academy. Oscars so white.
So true.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's true. But yeah, there were a bunch of performances. Like Queen performed with
Adam Lambert.
Okay.
Lambert.
And
Mandela
Lady
effect,
Gaga
huh?
and Bradley Cooper performed.
Oh, I saw lots of pictures
wow.
It was memeable.
There was a look.
It was memeable.
There was a
memeable.
look.
I thought people loved it.
Well, first off, the performance was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
It was really-
like
I thought
Bradley Cooper sounded terrible.
all I've seen
It was
is like
rough.
pictures of them
Yeah,
like together
That's
on
at the end
Is
of
that
the
like-
performance.
yeah, that's at the end after. I don't know how you give that look to someone you've just performed a duet with that's gone that badly.
Oh, it was bad.
like I'm surprised it wasn't a look of like.
Everyone was watching kind of like,
All I've heard is that they're like, oh, so cute.
it
Well, yeah,
was
because here's the thing.
cute.
After the performance, Lady Gaga looked into Bradley's eyes, and like the cameraman like gave us the perfect view. Like it was as if you were Bradley Cooper,
Like, you know, what-
and Lady
what
Gaga
about-
was looking at
And
you.
it made us all forget, like, up until this point, I totally forgot how terrible it was until you just reminded me, because that look made us all forget.
What
Like-
about the famous picture of them like leaning into each other at the piano?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
that's
was
just,
part
that's
of
just
the
part
same,
of it.
like, few
but,
seconds.
But
Okay.
Lady Gaga was looking in Bradley Cooper's eyes like he was the only man
Wow.
she's ever loved.
And guess who was sitting in the front row?
Bradley Cooper's wife.
Yeah.
correct?
Isn't Lady Gaga like 4 feet tall?
I mean, we
know.
can ask Steve Tim for that sort
Steve?
of information.
I want Steve Tim to stay locked in the closet we keep him in.
That's rude, but okay.
Shut up, Steve.
Guys, we weren't supposed to talk about that since we last spoke.
But yeah, like the performance did not go very well. Like Bradley Cooper sounded bad, and then Lady Gaga was like going between passages
Between
where
two
you were
intros.
like, oh, she's good. But then passages where you're like, is she wearing like, does she have like her earpiece? Because you were wondering.
Oh.
But you know, it's still won best song, and that's probably deserved.
Oh.
Now I'm just forgetting, like, did Kendrick and SZA not perform All the Stars?
No, they didn't.
That's a bummer. That's a great song.
Why?
That's a great song.
So
I like that song.
So Ben and I were at an Oscars watch party, and there were ballots for guessing what would win. And Ben did very well. What were you, like, second place or like third?
Yes, I think first was 17, and I think I answered 14 correctly.
I was dead last
Oh no.
with 9.
Were you being serious about it too?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was.
Oh,
Like,
you
I
did
didn't
very
really
poorly.
look that far into it, but like all of them were my serious guesses.
No.
I won the underachiever award.
You still
I have
won
it
an
in my
award.
room. Yeah.
Congratulations. I actually won best costume.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I saw.
That was yeah.
Augie, put a link of it right here.
Well, no, but we can post it on the French Fox Instagram.
I'm okay with that.
Or
Yeah.
do you want to tell the viewers what you were?
I dressed up as the oh god, now I'm forgetting the lead singer of Queen from Bohemian Rhapsody.
Isn't funny.
You know the one with
Bit.
like he's got the mustache.
oh yeah,
and
Rami
the-
Malek.
Yeah.
So talented.
I forget his actual name, but like his name in real life. But that's what I dressed up as. It was awesome.
Okay, I don't understand this bit. Does anyone else have anything since we last spoke? You don't have to say if you don't have one. We can move on. We have other stuff to get to.
Let me think about it.
Okay.
No.
All right, Ben, it's time for the next segment. Take it away. It's Salmon. No! You always forget the order.
What's that I hear? Oh, we're swimming up the mainstream news. Welcome to Salmon.
First Salmon, in relation to
First salmon to fry.
Oh,
Even
these
though
poor
lox
salmon.
is sometimes good cold.
We're killing them? I thought we were the salmon.
It's metaphorical.
Salmon is a dish best served cold on bagels.
Like revenge. Steve Tim.
Steve Tim is a salmon.
So, whoa.
You can't hear that.
What is what's the person called on set who makes the noises?
Foley?
Foley.
Sound effects man.
No,
Well, no.
Or woman.
I am
just
the
said Foley.
I'm the Foley, yes.
So in relation to the Oscars, Steven Spielberg is mad. He's mad. Do you want to know why he's mad?
Let me guess. Jaws 4 without him.
No.
Because
they
Ready
have it?
Player One didn't win Best Effects.
That's not it.
Oh, wait,
it was a good movie though.
Let me
It was-
think again. Jurassic Park 7.
It doesn't have to do with a new movie that he's making.
Did anyone see Ready Player One though?
No.
Nah.
I watched it on a plane, and I had read the
Oh,
book.
it's a plane movie.
It's such a plain movie. I never would have watched it had I not been on the plane, but I had read the book, which was outstanding, and the movie was good too. Congrats, Mr. Spielberg.
I want to hear why Mr. Spielberg is mad.
He's mad
Why is
because
he
doesn't
mad?
think Netflix movies should be eligible for the Academy Awards.
Oh my god!
Why?
Why?
Do you want to hear his rationale?
Yeah.
He thinks they are more like closer to TV movies than theatrical
Feature
release
films.
movies. Both are feature films. One is theatrical release, one is TV release, because Netflix doesn't have to pay for the renting fee to put it into theaters. They can use all their money to spend on the
Production.
award
Oh,
circuit
and
and
that.
production, and they get all of the ticket fees. They don't like. For example, if I put a movie into AMC takes a percentage of the ticket sales, obviously, because that's how their business works.
The
So he thinks
bureaucracy.
they should be available for Emmys, but not Oscars. And he's going to make a speech about it for the Oscars next month to try and get it banned.
Who cares? Roma didn't win.
Interesting. But no, I mean, I think the Emmys are for television shows and the Oscars are for movies.
Yes, I would agree with
I
that.
think that's a fair statement, Ben.
So
Eloquently put.
You've got my take. Consider this salmon fried, slathered, and loxed onto my bagel.
Anything to add?
Is that what we do with the salmon after we're done talking about it? We throw it on a bagel,
Yeah, and then we send it to you. Order up.
and at the end we digest it all. And then our next segment on the toilet.
No.
Salmon is completely metaphorical.
So the next salmon, give me a. Have you guys seen the Samsung foldable phone?
No.
So they just
No, I'm sorry. I think I've heard of it.
So they just announced this new foldable phone. It's gonna be their next big thing. Basically, picture you have your iPhone, but you can unfold it and it becomes a tablet.
Why would I want
size
that?
thing?
Like, it sounds cool, but it's so unnecessary. And like,
Right.
I think Samsung knows that they'll never beat Apple, but I wonder if they know, like, it's not because people don't buy Apple over Samsung because folding. Like, it's the operating system. It doesn't matter what phone
It's also
it comes
just
on.
bias, I think. Like at this
Yeah.
point, it's such a deep
Yes.
thing. Like even if they did have better phones, I probably still would buy iPhones.
That's true, but like, if you like just rewind, like, I don't know, 5 years, like the Apple operating system is so much more user friendly than the clunky, gross looking Android platform.
And
like,
the emojis.
the emojis.
I think the biggest monopoly that iPhone or Apple has is iMessage. Because you don't want to be that one person that is that makes the group chat.
It's the
green.
worst.
Do you think that
It's honestly the worst thing on
what
earth.
do you think came first, like iMessage and then the stigma of like the green text, or do you think Apple was like, we want to force people who have the green text to feel bad about that? Like,
I
do
think it
you
was definitely iMessage came first, and
I
then
know,
it was like an effect that was more positive than they could ever imagine.
Exactly. I think the same way, but still would have been so masterful, mastermind-esque.
So the Samsung foldable phone,
Do you have a picture of it?
yeah. So it kind of looks like this.
Here's half of it, at least.
Oh,
That's it unfolding.
That's
Why-
pretty.
Well, look
okay,
it up
so
if you
literally-
want.
It's sleeker than I imagined.
just picture
I thought
your
it was gonna be so clunky.
Picture
need
your
to
phone
picture
and then
it.
you unfold it.
picture your phone and you unfold it like a book.
Yeah.
And then
And it's available for only $1,900.
what?
1,900.
$1,980.
So that's $2,000.
Yes, thank you
If you round, it would be closer.
It's about $2,000. Yeah,
which is
so-
double the price of an iPhone 10.
Right.
So-
just about,
Which is
just about.
already ridiculous.
Yes.
So in other words, like, how many of these are gonna sell?
What?
Like, I think they're gonna sell 500 units. Like, that's it. And they're
they're
going
gonna-
to sell 500 units.
I'm just picturing like the marketing meeting. They're all sitting around a table and they're like, all these ideas are horrible. You need to bring me something else. And you know, there's the guy who hasn't said a single word sitting in the corner of the room.
He's shivering with
Yeah.
He's
fear.
holding a piece of paper
Exactly, he
that's
goes-
folded.
And he passes it to the person next to him and just kind of like, check this out. And the guy's like, what, don't, this is too radical. Don't do it. And he says, I have an idea, a foldable phone. And the CEO's like, genius.
Get this man a raise.
Exactly. It's a bad idea, is what I'm trying to say. It's a bad idea.
I get
would
how
not
it could
trade-
come up in brainstorming, but if someone said that in brainstorming, I'd be like, yes, good to get the bad ideas out first.
Yes.
Oh no.
$2,000 for that brand new top of the line Samsung phone. I would not trade my iPhone 6s for that foldable Samsung.
What would you rather have?
The new iPhone.
iPhone 3GS
No.
or the foldable
The
phone?
foldable phone or AirPods?
AirPods.
Me?
AirPods are awesome.
Yeah.
AirPods. I mean, I kind of have the Android of AirPods, to be fair.
My
What?
brother had those for a second.
They're called like Jabra Elite, and they're for like running, and they're waterproof, which is pretty cool. But
For swimming too, triathloning.
yeah, I guess.
Are they that waterproof
Only-
or is it just like rain proof?
It's like, so the idea is like it's rain, sweat, and like, you know, you can wash them technically, but you shouldn't go swimming with them. Some of us have some waxy ears, people.
What's the difference between washing and swimming?
It's like like a light stream. It's not like it's
light
like in the,
stream.
yeah.
It's not like if you go deeper, like the pressure is more. and
Yeah,
then
your head will explode.
Then they explode in your ears, and
You're dead.
and then your body floats to the top of the pool
And everyone thinks you're playing around, and they're like, Ben, stop playing around.
until the lifeguard's like, but it's too late.
Too late.
It's too late.
Not even mouth to mouth can save Ben.
Even though that lifeguard is so dreamy.
And I'm the lifeguard. I was just waiting for you to say that.
There it was. Did you guys see the Jonas Brothers made a big return this week?
Who's that?
I didn't see it,
Pretty
but I heard it.
exciting. That was pretty exciting.
Huh?
I was a
Huh?
big Jonas Brothers fan. I went to one of their concerts.
What?
It was really amazing. I have a photo of me with the Jonas Brothers. And
All of the Jonas Brothers?
Yes. Well, no.
All 4 of them?
I have a picture with the bonus Jonas, but
Okay.
it's not connected. It's not the same picture. Dylan and I were huge Jonas Brothers fans. In fact, every like YouTube video we would make, the intro and credits songs would always be SOS by the Jonas Brothers.
How does that one go again?
Ooh, this is an
SOS. Do you want a second guess?
Yeah.
It keeps going.
You know.
Yeah.
So do you think this is gonna happen more, like with other boy bands? Because it seems
Everything is just a
it
remake.
seems
The Star Wars of the Jonas Brothers.
Do you guys think like other boy bands are gonna like come back? Like, what about One Direction? Those guys have kind of been.
No.
I have a
they had
confession to
Those
make.
guys have been. Yeah.
My mom, when I was younger, worked at a company that was like doing work with One Direction. And so my mom was gifted 4 tickets to One Direction's first ever show in Los Angeles. And I was like, I'm not going, Mom. I'm not going to that concert. And she said, I'm teaching you a lesson in gratitude. These tickets were a gift. You're going to the One Direction concert. And that's how little younger me, with the sourest frown, watched the One Direction perform in Los Angeles for the first time ever.
Was there a big crowd?
It was huge. It was crazy. It was
Wow.
insane.
See, I thought I've heard you say that before, and I always pictured it like in like a small little theater with like 50 people, and they're like, "Hey guys, we're One Direction," and everyone's like talking over them, and like,
Yeah, no, they had become huge, and now it was their first show in LA.
okay. Got it.
But like when I say like it was huge and crazy, it wasn't like the Coliseum or like when you see that. Like it was an indoor venue. It was the one at Universal. You know,
I've
like,
been there.
if you don't go in the
Minion
park,
Mayhem.
no, like you don't go in the park, but
mummy
you like
ride.
take another ride, and then there's a big
yeah.
So it's like large, but it's definitely not like a stadium audience.
How was it? Was it a good concert?
Yeah, I mean, it was like girls were just screaming and standing the whole time. You know, one thing I'll take issue with: why can't we, as a species, humans, enjoy music
Species.
sitting down? Because when everyone decides to stand up, everyone is obligated to.
That's how I feel at sports games when like you're sitting in like the non-stadium seating if you have good seats and the person in the front row has to stand up for some reason to see, and then the person behind's like, well, now I gotta stand to see. Now suddenly everyone has to stand up.
Unless it's like a really exciting part where it's time to stand.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
But if there's like nothing going on and people just decide to stand up, it's like, oh
Yeah,
my
I mean, I don't
God.
like mosh pits or anything like that.
I-
I know it's not the same thing, but like,
You know how some people were born in taxis?
yeah.
I was born in a mosh pit.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Tell me
so
about
dangerous.
it. Tell me about it.
So
that must have been when you were dropped on your head, huh?
Yep. It was it was a band that was big in the 2000s that would have a mosh pit.
Blink
Coldplay
182.
or
Yeah. That it? My parents were at a Coldplay concert and they were moshing, and you know, my mom was like, "Oh my goodness. This is the coolest band ever," and didn't realize that little Will was lying on the floor.
That is a
She didn't feel it at all.
No, are you kidding me?
that's
You
a
just slid
disturbing
out.
image.
When
It's a
you're-
disturbing image.
when you're
really.
listening to Coldplay, okay, like picture like little tiny Voldemort. Yeah. Okay, picture the Harry Potter, like Voldemort in the train station.
Yeah.
That was me on the floor of the Coldplay mosh pit,
And you didn't get stepped on at
just
all.
being lots of times.
Oh.
and that sort of explains why
you have all those dents
look
in your
That's
head.
why I have
like
8
that.
fingers
Let me see again.
on one hand.
Oh yeah.
Put those away.
On one hand.
That always makes that makes me queasy.
Sorry.
Yeah, we told you to wear a glove.
Sorry.
They don't make gloves that fit.
One of the fingers is just really wide.
What?
Like one of the fingers on
Yeah.
the gloves, it's just 5 fingers, but what the last one is really wide.
Yeah. But that's why if you ever notice, if you're really quiet and you listen very closely, you can hear Coldplay whenever you're near me.
Oh,
Wait,
a
let me
better
just-
joke.
Ever,
A better joke would have
here we
been
go.
If you listen to Coldplay's live in the 2000s album,
so mad at
and you're
myself.
listening to track 7, you can actually hear a thud and a.
oh, I wasn't crying. It was Coldplay in the early 2000s. I was singing along.
We got there.
Oh man. What an interesting
This has
story.
been Salmon.
Yeah, actually. It was a slow news week. It's also a Saturday. We usually record these on a Sunday.
Everyone
Who
knows.
knows how much news is going to happen today that we could have covered? Oh my God! Breaking news coming in on Will's phone.
Breaking news.
Elon Musk.
Smoke more
Here he is.
weed.
No, just Elon Musk.
Elon Musk announces candidacy for president.
That would be wild. I feel like that's not too far out of the realm
I was trying to
of
think of something that
things
could be true.
That could actually.
Elon Musk launched 1,000 more cars into space.
You guys, wait, Steve Tim?
No, I'm just Will.
Steve Tim, please quiet down. You know we have trouble with the sound on the podcast. Okay, now it's time for the. You know it?
Question of the podcast.
Dun, dun, dun. Is ice food or drink?
I thought you were gonna say ISIS. And I was like, what?
Is it? Is ice a food or a drink?
It's neither.
Neither.
It can't be neither. You're consuming it. What is it?
Okay, well, if you had like, a chunk of steak and you melted it, would you consider that drink or food?
Melted it all the way to liquid?
Mm-hmm.
That's a drink.
Okay, so then ice is a food. By your logic.
What is it?
Well, by your logic, yes.
That's
What do you
weird because
think?
like a banana is a food, but a banana smoothie is a drink.
That's
That
not
means that it
weird.
can exist at both. It can exist as both.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you know what? Ice is not a food. Like when I'm chewing on ice, I'm not eating food. I'm drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Are
in
you
a
though? Are you drinking?
If I'm
Yeah.
thirsty and I chew on ice, it doesn't refresh me.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
but it doesn't, give me,
it doesn't fill you up either.
no.
Fills me up.
What? What kind of ice are
love?
you
No,
eating?
I have ice for breakfast.
Oh, are you okay?
I chip my teeth.
Ow. Yeah, isn't eating ice as bad as like eating rocks?
What?
Yeah, someone was like eating
As bad as rocks?
ice chips is as bad for your teeth
Yeah,
as eating
don't they say like,
rocks.
give me a
Who's they?
sidewinder on the ice? And on the
on the
rocks.
rocks.
And on the rocks
Oh.
means the ice.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
rocks equals ice.
If you get it on the rocks, you're a sissy because it means you're diluting your liquor.
Okay, let me ask you.
Is that true?
That's why you put ice in it because it literally just dilutes it.
I say, hold the rocks.
Shaken, not stirred. Hold the rocks.
So is rocks?
You've lost me. I don't know what these all mean.
So is rocks a food or a drink?
Rocks, you don't eat rocks.
What?
What?
So it's a food.
Yes.
Okay.
Rock sandwich.
No, sorry. I was going back to ice.
Oh.
I moved back. Sorry. I
Okay.
didn't-
You know the Frank Ocean song where he goes, crack rocks, crack rocks?
No, but I believe it's.
Is he talking about crack?
or rocks?
Yes. He's talking about rocks of crack. He goes, crack rocks, crack rocks. Did it cops, them cops? Like, I don't know.
And then he
Next
goes,
line.
their food, not drink.
Yeah, so I have to assume that it's food.
I totally forgot about
You know what I
that
think is
part of
crazy?
this. What?
There's like rumors that people totally believe like you eat 7 spiders a year in your sleep. That's not true.
That's not true?
And no. It was actually started as an experiment to see what kind of rumor could be started and take hold. Same thing with like you burn calories eating celery.
Hold on.
You don't.
Hold on. You don't consume 7 spiders a year through your sleep?
No.
I mean, I
really thought I was.
I think you could, but I don't think it's true. Steve Tim? Well, here, I'm unlocking it. Oh, get off me, Steve!
Steve, I'm going to throw you back in there if you don't take your hands off Will.
Oh, thank you, Steve. All right, Steve, I just need you to look up.
I'm so hungry. Do you have any ice?
Steve, that's a drink.
Do you have... Steve, can you look up how many spiders the average human eats in their sleep a year?
You don't sound so good, Steve. What's going on, man?
That's locked away.
I know, but you deserved it, and you've thought about behaving better, right?
This is
like
your
you're gonna
fault, Steve.
You're gonna change your course of action, correct? That was an ambiguous answer.
Steve, when you look this up on Google, there should literally just be a number that pops up. You shouldn't have to do too much research. You really...
It says it's unlikely.
There you go. 0.
All right.
0.00000 plus 1.
But it's possible, right?
Plus or minus 1 a year, yeah.
Oh, is that plus... What do you say in statistics where
value.
it's not impossible, but you're just saying things
Pythagorean.
where there's a chance, but it's so unlikely. It's like 0.00000 plus or minus 0. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh man, Steve Tim.
I've never taken statistics.
Oh, it's just last night at dinner. You were saying like, oh, like in statistics Q1, but you've never.
heard of sleep.org? So interesting.
This podcast sponsored
Steve,
by
you're about to go
Sleep.
sleep.org in that closet if you don't stop
Ben.
interrupting Will and
Come
I.
on. That was just rude.
Wait, what is sleep.org? Steve?
All right.
Aw, sorry. I'm sorry, Steve.
You scared him. You scared him.
I know I did. I'm sorry. Will, I just have a base knowledge of statistics, but like I haven't taken a class and I'm not very good at it.
Q1 is not base knowledge. That's something that you would just know. Something you would just know about statistics, like, oh, 100%.
Yeah, but like quartiles, like those are sayings that you could use outside of statistics. The 75th quartile.
No,
Do
there's
you
no.
hear that? Do you guys hear that?
What is that noise?
Hear what?
Wait, it's getting closer.
That sound.
I think I hear it.
What is that?
It's coming up. I see it.
What is it? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's
Here it
almost
is.
here.
Here it is.
I'm so scared.
I thought it was here already. Where is it?
This
It's
is
coming.
really-
Hop on board. It's a recommendation railroad.
Well, you heard it here first.
Whoa.
The recommendation railroad is coming into the station. That means it's time to recommend stuff to
I
you
don't
guys
have my ticket.
for this week.
This week, I'll be recommending one of my favorite artists, who isn't a new artist, but he's taken a he's become revitalized in my mind at least. TPain.
Do you know any of his
Oh.
lyrics off the top of your head?
One sec, Will. Let me just talk a little bit about TPain. TPain is known for his striking use of autotune that made many people believe and make fun of him for being tremendously untalented and only talented because he had this autotune and he made these songs that were kind of quite primitive in their ideas and in their melodies.
For sure.
That's definitely a common misconception about TPain, but I recommend for everyone to go onto YouTube and look up Tiny Desk Concert TPain. You'll hear TPain with just a piano accompanist and no autotune, and God can he sing. And then also,
Really?
after you've watched that, 2 other videos to check out. TPain was on The Masked Singer on, is it ABC?
You
NBC,
spoiled it.
Fox?
Now I know who's under the mask.
Correct. He's on that. He sings a Queen song, Don't Stop Me Now. And you can also look up TPain, A Change Is Gonna Come, and you'll hear him sing Sam Cooke's Civil Rights Anthem, and he sounds good on it.
Wow. TPain.
He's so talented. I love TPain.
Bring him back.
I love his lyrics.
Bringing it back. For
Go
my
on,
recommend.
kiss her. Go on, kiss her.
Oh, do you have a lyric?
Yeah, well, once T-Pain said, "Go on, kiss her, go on, kiss her."
Can you just say the words without saying them? I need to hear it.
Okay. Gone, but he
Like, is
pronounced
that
it
like gonna?
gone.
Is that like gonna?
Like-
Gonna kiss her. Because gone, kiss her, it doesn't make sense. So it's gonna,
Just
right?
say it. Just
Yeah,
say it.
yeah.
Everyone can interpret
Yeah,
it
so-
for themselves.
Okay.
Gone kiss her, gone kiss her. She don't even like girls, but a stack will make a kiss her.
So what he's saying is, I want to kiss this
that-
girl.
No.
No, listen. This is
Okay.
my interpretation.
Okay.
I want to kiss that girl. She doesn't like girls, but that's okay because I'm a guy and I have stacks of dollars.
That seems just incredibly
No, what it
bad analysis.
what it actually is like gonna kiss her, gonna kiss her.
He's gonna kiss her.
No, but you need
No.
to listen to the next
Listen.
line.
okay.
She don't even like girls.
She don't like girls.
But a stack will make her
Hold
kiss
on.
her.
Is
A
T-
stack will make her kiss her.
her.
is T-Pain
She
the
do-
her?
No,
No,
Will.
no,
She
T-Pain-
doesn't like girls, but a stack, which we can only assume means a
Like
large
a stack
sum of
a
money.
stack
Guys.
of food.
No,
stack of
no,
French
a large
fries?
sum
Stack
of
of
money.
ice.
Money.
Guys,
He's
guys.
talking about money.
You're
T-Pain,
yelling. You're yelling.
T-Pain is coming out of the closet.
No.
I'm so happy for him.
Good for you, T-Pain.
What it is T-Pain wants to watch a girl kiss another girl, but
Why
that
would
girl
he want
doesn't
that?
like girls, but she's still going to do it because T-Pain is paying.
Why
her.
would T-Pain
A
want to
stack
see that?
of ice.
A stack of ice.
a stack of dollars?
How do you stack ice? It's
like
so
this.
slippery.
Like this.
Oh, he's doing it right now. You're really good at that.
Thank you. The trick is to put the smallest
Uh-oh,
one
it's
at
gonna
the top.
fall.
No.
Oh,
right into my
man.
mouth. I'm so full now.
My recommendation
The stack is of money. Go
is
go
another
ahead.
artist, Rex Orange County.
Oh, yeah.
I've just, I've been listening. He just dropped a new single, but he has a great album and a pretty okay EP before that. And he's very talented, so I would check him out.
Augie has actually been to 2 Rex Orange County concerts.
True.
I've been to 3.
performances, you could say, because one was a concert, one was at a festival.
Yes, correct. Then I've been to 1 concert and 2 performances. And he's awesome.
The only-
I would venture to say he's my favorite artist right now.
Very talented young man.
The only
He's 20
concert
or
I've
21.
been to,
He doesn't sing about a stack, I'll make a kisser.
the only the only concert I've ever been to was the
One Direction.
was Coldplay live at the LA Coliseum in 2000.
in the early 2000s.
Yeah, we heard about that. Actually.
We know. We know. So you recommend Coldplay?
No, not
Great.
at all.
10 out of 10 would be Born to again.
No, I recommend I don't know if you've seen the movie Vice.
No, I have not
Yeah.
watched that one.
But I want to. I want to. I wanna
Oscar
watch
buzz
it.
around it. It might get Best Picture.
Wait,
No,
it won't.
It won't.
I'm
You guys
putting
know.
my
You guys
money
are
on the
confident.
Green Book,
Oof.
the Green Mile.
Augie, I'll bet you $100 that Green Book wins. I'm Green Book, you're Vice.
This is an easy bet. I'll take it.
Okay, if anyone else wins, it's a wash. But
Okay.
You for Vice, me for Green Book.
There's no way Green Book's taking it.
Augie,
Continue, Will.
Augie, I'll bet you $2,000 that Ben wins.
Okay, I'll take both. I'm going to make so much money this Oscars Sunday.
And that's how the stock market crashed. What you didn't realize is this whole podcast was just a front for The Big Short.
Yeah. Why do you think we
I'm
were talking
Steve
about
Carell.
stacks to make her kiss her? That's what caused the stag
Financial
crisis.
crisis.
So wait, what would you recommend? Oh, Vice.
Vice. It's a good movie. I
Adam
watched
McKay.
it. Adam McKay.
Christian Bale.
You know, Adam McKay actually.
Shane
Adam
Buck-
McKay is Adam McKay is the director, and Dick Cheney is known. He's the vice president. Was the vice president.
Former Vice President.
That's what
of
it-
the
the
United
movie's
States of
about.
America.
is known for his heart attacks, many heart attacks, and Adam McKay actually had a heart attack and only realized he was having one because he knew the symptoms from filming.
Whoa, isn't that like method acting?
No, Adam McKay was the director.
What?
Okay.
Method,
Prayers out,
method
Adam. Prayers
directing.
out to you, Adam.
If you gave me stacks of ice, I would kiss Ben.
See, so if we were singing about that, it would be go and kiss him. Go and
Oh,
kiss him.
it's not-
He
oh,
don't
hold
even
on.
like boys, but some ice will make him kiss
So
him.
it's not gonna, it's go on and.
That's a person.
It's like
That's
go on and kiss her. Go on
No,
and on
no.
and kiss her.
okay.
Here's the thing. It's a double entendre.
Go on
what
and
he
on,
says
man.
is gone kiss her.
I think he's just going to. I think he's just
her.
going to kiss her.
Yeah, but
She's gonna kiss
But it's
her.
a double entendre.
Go on.
TPain is a master of words. He wants us to know it as gonna, like gonna kiss her, gonna. But you can also say go on kiss her. So he goes gone kiss her, gone kiss her.
But then he says, but a stack will make her kiss. Or wait.
Yeah, but a stack will make her kiss
Oh,
her.
so
that
that
part is
gone
very
is not-
explicit.
Yeah, okay.
That part's very explicit.
Guys, girls, everybody, thank you all for listening to another wonderful installment of the French Fox podcast. We've had a good time. Check us out on the socials at French Fox Prod. What's your favorite social of ours? Oh, also on the podcast a couple weeks ago, Will was like, we do not have Facebook yet. However, we've had Facebook since like May.
What?
Yeah. You're like the only one
That
who
was his
hasn't
mind
liked
being
it
blown.
as well.
How many pokes do we
It's
have?
like how you don't follow us on Twitter.
My
You're the only
favorite,
member who doesn't.
my favorite French Fox.
I only follow good
I mean,
accounts.
so YouTube. This doesn't count YouTube, right? Because YouTube's my favorite.
Yeah, well, YouTube is definitely far better than the rest of our social medias.
So I would say Instagram would be my runner-up.
Okay. Will only follows the Instagrams.
Do we have a Snapchat?
No.
Let's get on that.
Do you want to be in charge of the Snapchat?
No.
Okay, well, then we're not getting one.
Okay.
I'll be in charge. No, I won't.
I'd have
you
to
won't.
say the Facebook page. We have lots of great updates every day. What?
Well, follow us. We're at French Fox Prod, Facebook.com/French Fox Prod. It's been a good one. We come back every Thursday. Watch Office Hours. Watch the new 240 video that's up. Watch Office
went up.
Hours. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's already up.
um,
Ben, you haven't seen it? It's on Facebook. We made a post.
I'm gonna watch
and
it
linked
after.
it to our
I'm gonna
Instagram.
watch it after. Okay. Gonna watch it.
Thank you all for listening. Have a great rest of your day. This has been Will,
Peace out, everyone.
Ben,
Peace out, guys.
and I've been Augie. Peace out, everybody. This has been a good one. Have a good day.